Yeah, no, I mean, it was a heck of a Howard team. I don't want to take anything from them. But we got to do better. I mean, it was a very physical game. I want to say that. I'm personally used to playing a physical game myself, but I don't know. We got to come on with that. Okay, it might be a physical season. So I told the girls that too. But for the most part, we turned the ball over way too much. That's really it, and we didn't box out and rebound like I really wanted us to. I think they had 26 points off of our turnovers. So there you go. I am excited though that we did score in transition, something I always wanted. I thought the press looked pretty good at the end with some of our quicker athletic girls, women. So we have a lot more basketball to play, a lot of good lessons to learn tonight. Again, not taking anything away from Ty and her squad. They have a great squad. But we got to watch a lot of film. We got to bounce back. That's what we do.
Coach, one thing I think you could probably start with is, the defensive intensity. I know you talked about maybe a little bit disappointing at times in the game, but your team able to finish strong. We know one of your signature things about your teams is they don't quit. They showed a lot of fight in the closing minutes. Can you talk about that defensive intensity we saw towards the end and maybe how you guys could foster that a little bit more?
Yeah, no, we talk about it quite a bit, and we've been working on it, but I really would like for them to start that way. If you start off like that, then you don't really may not have to do it so much at the end. So it was good to see. Had a lot of freshmen. A few freshmen got some time today. I think that's going to help us in the long run for experience. But excited to see that. But we've got to, we dug ourselves in a hole. But that was good to see intensity. That's exactly what I was hoping we'd have this season.
A player that didn't start the game but finished with the second highest minutes, Sabu Gay, was kind of just taking over at times, showed great flashes of putting the ball in the basket, finished with team high 16. Can you talk a little bit about her play today?
Yeah, no, Sabu's probably the quickest player we have on the team. She's really, really aggressive with the ball. I love that. I like how she, just really kind of like, she's not afraid. She's going to get and go coast to coast. Love her play, wanting her to, maybe know when to pass it and when not to. Decision making is a pretty big deal. I want her to grow her game in that area. So she's been working on that, and so I also want her to help to work on changing gears. You can go quick, but you don't want to go quick all the time. So when can you downshift and pull it out and things you have. So excited to have her. I know she's going to play some big minutes for us. Very experienced player. So yeah, she definitely changes the speed for our game. And that's exactly why she's here, why I want her.
Coach, you talked about the turnovers today. Would you say that's execution, or was it just a mix of execution and decision making?
Yeah, honestly, I think we looked a little bit out of sorts, to be honest with you. I'm just honest anyway. I just think that our offenses didn't flow as much as I wanted them to. And we talked about communicating and making sure we're all on the same page. But yeah, the turnovers, I think some of them there were a lot of them in transition. And I know we're going to do that some because I really do want to push it. But some of those passes that we made, we were like really threading the needle, really fast. And so trying to teach, and PJ was out there, Princess, she was out there quite a bit as a freshman at the point guard position. That's really hard. So I give her a lot of credit too. I mean, she was really pushing. I've been asking her to do those things, but some of those passes we might have to pull it out, So I think it's a little bit of everything with really not being on the same page offensively, but then just not making the right pass. Like it's not open, and Howard is so athletic. Again, giving them a lot of credit there. I mean, they really were on us, really physical, and that's what we want, and I think it's a good experience for us. But, yeah, the turnovers, we got to stop that because, you can't give. They had so many more. They had 67 possessions, and we had 55. So that's just, you can't have that. We're going to work on that.
Yeah, hi, Coach. One of your transfers that you've spoken highly of, Peyton, she got 12 points this evening. Can you speak about her game? And also, now this being the second game, can you start to see the real cohesiveness of the team?
Yeah, so Peyton Dunbar has been wonderful. She's really smooth. She's a very good scorer, very good mid-range jump shooter, and also she can hit that three really fast, very fast release. I wanted her to get more threes off today. Defensively, she's working on that, and I think we've done a really good job with switching and making sure we have each other's back here and there. But our cohesiveness has come a long way. Still, we look a little out of sorts, earlier in the game, and sometimes in the middle, not really on the same page. But for the most part, I think they understand what we want. We just got to get back in practice. But I'm excited about Peyton. She's really going to play some big minutes for us, and she could really score the ball.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.